our rings in, and state championships are pretty fun and pretty rare. And I'm just thankful to be able to be here with everybody. So I wrote down a few things that this is 14 years of coaching golf at Quail Ridge at Baker High School, and since then Sam Stahl, Billy Cunningham, Bill Tiedemann, and Mike Brooks have all run the golf course and all been very, very supportive of youth golf and high school golf. And so I just want to say thank you to those guys. They've supported our high school golfers throughout the years. And also, over the years, I've had quite a few guys that have helped with the program. For many years, I was the boys and girls, well, I still am, but I have paid help now, which is awesome. Boys and girls head coach for 12 years, and Colt Nudd has been the assistant coach for the last couple years. But before that, he was an unpaid assistant coach, and he took girls places. Donnie Tiedemann volunteered to coach with us this year, and ever since Mike Brooks has been here, he has been an integral part of teaching and coaching these guys. And in the past, Coach R has taken trips for me and taken girls, and so it's taken a lot more than me coaching. So you give it up for those guys especially. I went to Colt, and I forgot to mention my good friend Dan's story. Dan coached, and you're on here. It was a skip over, not an omission. So Dan coached with me with the boys for years and years. We had kind of a fun thing going because I would take Drew, he would take my son Keith, and we'd kind of coach them up individually, because you know your kids don't listen to you. So that was fun. So thank you also to Dan's story. So I looked up a few statistics. I started coaching in 2010. In that time, since I've started coaching, there have been no scores smaller than 613. 613 was our state score this year. And so when you think about, not only did we win a state championship, okay, but we won it convincingly. So Phoenix in 2007 shot 603, okay, and then the next best score was a 621, okay, in the last since 2007, okay. Before that, very, very rare to see a score less than 613, okay. And so just to promote these guys, that was a huge feat to be able to shoot that score. 639, which Malala shot, 26 strokes worse than Baker, would have won the state title a whole bunch of years. Okay, if you go back, it would have won a lot of years. So give it up for these guys for shooting that score and being able to do that. All right. So the other guy that I was thinking about, we have had one other state title, but it was an individual title. Brandon Elwinger shot even par over 2 days, maybe one under at Eagle Crest, and so he won a state title for us. But this is obviously our first state title. We've taken second twice, and so exciting to be here today to be able to hand some stuff out. We got sweatshirts, and they got delivered in May, and then they sent them back for some reason, and so just this week I received these sweatshirts. They're the only people, obviously, that can get this are the people that won, okay? And so this is a very unique sweatshirt, and we got Baker on the side. And so I was planning on handing those out in May when we did our end of the year deal, but they just got here. So we've got those to hand out tonight. I mentioned on Facebook that we were going to hand out rings tonight. I will give credit to my wife, who's the smartest person I know, and she, as soon as we talked about buying rings, Rocky Brown called me and he said, "Hey, what are we going to do about rings?" And Jen said, "Well, why are we getting rings?" She goes, I have a national championship ring, and when's the last time you saw that? And I go, well, I think it's in that little thing in the bathroom on the, she goes, yeah, I don't know. So she doesn't wear it. She laments sometimes that she can't pull it out at times and go, hey, you can't talk to me like that. I have a national championship. So she said, why don't you get something useful? So in golf, a very useful item is a putter. And so we designed, I let each guy design and pick their own putter, because a putter that you can't putt with is no good. And so all the coaches, all the players got to design. The only thing that I made similar is the back, purple, white, gold, and so all of them are exactly the same there. And then, so you can take a look at all these. When these guys get their putters out, they haven't seen them yet. They know what they ordered, but they haven't seen them yet. So I'll call them up in a little bit and we'll grab those. So handing out rings tonight, okay? So want to thank some people who were instrumental in getting these here. I ordered them and designed them for the guys, but we needed help, and Kevin and Marilyn Logston helped with purchase of the putters, and Rocky and Diana Brown. Rocky called Men's League, and our Men's League is probably the best men's league in the state of Oregon, and they donated some money toward the putters. And Rocky called the Men's League, and Men's League said, yeah, we're going to donate some money. And then also, take a look at these, but Tabor Clark engraves things. And so when they got here, all of these putters are engraved with 2023 state champs. Okay? And so while it's a purple, white, and gold putter, it also has that. And Tabor engraved those, and when I asked him how much he was going to charge us for that, he said, no, I'm going to do it for the boys. Okay? And so if you get a chance, just thank Tabor Clark. Tell him thank you for supporting high school golf, and he did a really neat job of engraving those. So take a look; they're all a little bit different again, and so thank you to those people. As you guys know, this is a great community, okay? And it takes a community to do things like this, and so I'm going to first of all call up coaches, okay? And so these guys are instrumental. Just ask the players, okay? Coaches are instrumental in making sure that we get stuff like this done. First one I'd like to call up is Donnie Tiedemann. X7, chose the X7. So Donnie joined us this year, called me and said, you need help? And I said, yeah, we need help. And so he volunteered. He was at everything. He went on almost all road trips with us. He was at districts, and so instrumental in what we did this year. Appreciate it. I gotta make sure. Colton. Yep. Like I said, Colt volunteered for a whole bunch of years before he was a paid coach, and I appreciate those years even more than this. Okay, so thanks for all your time, and thanks for bringing your daughter to golf. Last but not least of the coaches, Mike Brooks. Is that it?
That's it.
All right. So Mike's the only one that can actually use these really effectively. So if you need to know how to use a putter like this, just talk to Mike. Maybe some of these guys too. Mike's the teacher.
This is the one, right?
So thank you, Mike, for your time, effort with these guys.
Thanks. It means a lot to me, but it means more to be with you guys. It was a fantastic year, and I congratulate you on what you did. It was fun. It was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Mike said, I don't need a putter. And I said, yeah, you do. Thank you, Mike. All right. I'll just, we'll start right here. And I'm going to hand these out. Like I said, stick around a little bit after. We've got cobbler, we've got ice cream, and then you can take a look at each guy's putter, see what they chose. So, first one right here, Isaiah Jones. Got your sweatshirt, got your putter. Make sure and look at them before, because I think I remembered who ordered what. I didn't look. My memory looked good. So good work. Third place at state this year. Made a putt off the fringe, and I'm doing a lot of stuff I did in the end of the year deal, and you were here, but made a putt off the fringe with a lot of cheering, and that was fun. So recreate it next year. All right. Good work. Good work. Vander Rexroad.